third month of the year. Of course, this is March. I want to say you most welcome on board. This is West Nile Television with the program The Business Bank. Rise and shine. Very good morning to you. How are you doing? And I guess you are doing awesome, amazing. How has been the 2 months that has already passed? We're talking about January and February, of course, right there. I hope you had a quite number of experience business wise. I don't know how your side has been. If it's been positive, I want to say thank you so much. If it's been negative, do not give up, because we all know that a business comes with its ups and downs. The days it moves, the days it knocks you really hard, you feel like giving up. But hey, today we're in another place. I want to say thank you so much for always keeping it locked on West Nile Television. Your host is Lady Bits. Being 6th of March, a first edition for this very particular month. I want to say, if it's your first time attending to this, you're going to be having quite a number of quality time with us, and you'll be knowing a lot of things. And today, where I will be coming in short while, that's when I'll be introducing to you my guests. And you can see right from the background, everything is looking awesomely amazing. Good morning. Do not move away from your TV set. I'll be right back. Well then, today we are at God's Grace Beauty Salon right at Onjivo Street, the famous area in Arua town. I used to say at this very one, when someone say Onjivo Street, you definitely know where this person is. Even if you're out of Arua, you'll have all the feelings about the place when it comes to Arua City and when it comes to Onjivo Street. Where we are, like I said, God's Grace Beauty Salon. Here is the CEO of God's Grace Beauty Salon. Allow me to bring her on set and officially welcome her for the show, and she tells us what she has for this very particular program. Talk about Business Bank. She'll be telling us a lot of things. Hello, good morning, beautiful.
Good morning, viewers. How are you? How is your day? This is God's Grace Beauty Salon. I'm called Nancy. This is where you can get your best service from. We are jolly, we are friendly. Yeah, that is all I can tell you people about us. But you, when you come here, you just love what you see, what we do on you. Everything about us is just by God's grace is what I can tell you guys. So yeah, that is it. That's what I can tell you, the best of it all. When you come here, you will know what it is. Words alone can't express enough. When you get it, that's when you know what it is. Yeah.
All right, Nancy, thank you so much. Literally, I wanted you to tell us about yourself. You've really elaborated something about God's Grace Beauty Salon, and I think you still need to tell us more about this very particular place. This is now, when did you start this business of God's Grace Beauty Salon? When did you start it? You can, put us something about that.
First of all, what I can tell you guys all is, Nancy is someone who has learned. I finished my primary level, I finished secondary level, I did a course. Professionally, I'm supposed to be a secretary, working in a secretarial bureau, but I worked there. I worked for some good years, but the payment was not so that pleasing to me. But I came with that idea. I was like, there's this something if I can do for myself apart from this work. It's not only by writing, but if I can manage to use my hand, I'll also get something. One day I woke up like this. I was like, Nancy, you have to go for hairdressing. That's when I took my decision of letting that my profession aside, and I went for this one. It's not by that someone forced me or someone gave me that idea of going for it, but it is Nancy who decided for herself. That's when I went for it. I did it for 3 good months because I had that thing in my heart. If the other side fails, I'll go for hairdressing. I had it in my mind. When you have a target, for yourself, trust me, everything will become easy for you. I just went for the course for 3 good months. I didn't go for the real school, but I went to someone's saloon. That is where they trained me from. That is where I got most of my knowledge from. Then after that, 2015, that's when I started now my own. Remember, before starting this one, I was working for somebody else. I managed to invest a little account. The small I have in my account, I was like, why can't I start my own now since I got the knowledge? Why can't I put myself together and I stand on my feet? I do what is right for me. Then when tomorrow comes, nothing will disturb me. When you're a strong woman, when you're hardworking, there now. That's when I decided on 2015. When I started with, actually, guys, let me tell you, I started with 1 hand dryer. That's how I started it. I had 1 hand dryer, I had a sink, plus some few weaves. That's how I started. I was like, the more you do, the more money I get, I'll restock the saloon, and the saloon will stand. When you have that target in your brain, trust me, when you have the confidence, and above it all, when you trust in God, when you give everything you having plus your heart all into God's hand, everything will become just possible for you. What you think it will be impossible, when you involve God in, to just become possible. So now I start from there. I was like, God, you give me the grace. When I'm going to start, without your grace, it will not stand. But if you give me your grace, everything will become okay. And then that one came to my mind. I was like, let me name this saloon God's Grace. That is how the name of this saloon comes. That is when the whole thing comes in. Yeah, that's how the name came. Then from there, I started like that. The first day I opened, since I trust in God, I said the name of this saloon should be God's Grace. The first day I opened, there's a lady that I'll never forget her in my entire life. She was first customer. Actually, she's a pioneer. She professional also. When I explained for her things that I went through, the course that I did, what I want in life, when also I explained for her that one, she also came with her story. She also narrated hers for me. Professionally, she was a teacher, but she also decided to leave that one aside. She's also there selling in market. It's not that people who are doing this work, they are the people who have failed in life. No, it is all about your mind, how you think, how you want the whole thing to be for you. That's how the whole thing will stand. So when she gave me that story of hers, she was like, Nancy, this is not a bad decision. What I can tell you is this saloon will never collapse. This saloon will progress. Guys, I tell you people, I was happy. I was like, actually, at least I have someone who is also by my side, who has at least given me that heart. I was like, God, thank you. I know the trust I have in you. By that, you have sent this lady to inspire me more in whatever thing I want to do, for me to stand on. Then there, when I went like that, year comes, it passes. I was just there trying to struggle, but it was not a bad struggle. You know, when you have that thing in you and then you give people out quality service. Quality service matters a lot. That lady alone, I came here when nobody knows me, when no one knows that the saloon was actually in the corridor. Before coming here, it was in a tight corridor. But what I did to her, the outcome of my work made her to go out there. She also brought for me more customers. That's how the whole thing was just moving around. I managed that year, bypassed. Then from there, I just started circulating. That's how the whole thing went on. It was not a bad one, I can tell you. Though there are some challenges, whether you like it or not, they are there in business. It will always be there, but you got to be strong. You got to have that target and you go on with it. It will be well with you. No panicking. Then the other thing also, you don't have to be so competitive or you envy someone or no. You have to be okay the way you have to be. How do I explain it more? I don't know. You have to be satisfied of what you're having, who you are. Those are the things alone to make you stand and go on. On and on. Nothing will move you. Guys, that's what I can tell you people. That's the way I'm just too me being right now who I am today. You people, if you are to know how I started, who I was, who I am right now, actually the whole thing is interesting, I tell you. And I love my job. The whole thing is, I'm just okay right now. Even I've forgotten about that. I had a certificate or a diploma in. No, I don't want to think about it again. Actually, what I want is to expand more now. I do more big than this. Actually, that is what I'm focusing right now. No.
Very, very interesting one right there coming in from Nancy. I just want to tell you that, learning from experience is actually the best thing that you need to know in life. Because there's certain things, as I just gave you a clue or an example. Actually, my next question was supposed to be, hey Nancy, who inspired you in this very particular work? You've already given me a clue on really who inspired you or what inspired you to do this work. In the first place, you had the lady who came here first, made you who you are. I think right now you're doing work for that lady at no cost. Confirm that. Definitely. I wish I was the one. But anyways, my minister mala karibu titadi ada ni retujara nebe totene batu zara deba parindo malari kipia ama West Nile TV radio. Ama minister wa defe mivile tujara dizu bazu ole mala lezwani nizura kene tujara mivra mafi ole mala ajofeka koro misunda tujara mivra berni onbo bapeni tsozo tazimivuri ikimugirika ngose bechoki misu paringolere malia services mini fe peni kanuka fawere mini tsofe bari peni ni tsozo tazimivuri ki afangolere ki yadena sisila mandi tujari zumini ole malia re madu mini pari mini amane zuru malia mamini karibu miamisu zuku tvera the channel 0073 and then YouTube amivena me follow radi West Nile TV ma page dachi miveni subscribe micha maziru indi miani yo wora mani West Nile TV radi kisu veni Facebook wende mivena mesu West Nile TV rura miveni page dale miveneta amazero indidene yomi tiare bazuka ndukupari minazuru maleka vela take mevora molemeko amatamevora dene. Let's roll it back to Nancy. Nancy, what is your experience about business? That's actually what I want you to tell us, and the viewers are right now watching you. They want to know what your experience are. Someone wants to become like you, or someone wants to do the same thing you're doing. What is your experience basically before this person comes on board?
Yeah, the first thing that I have to tell them is you have to have that mindset. What come may. When you put it in your head that what come may, I'll do it. The rest will not be an issue for you, trust me. You just love everything. Though there are some challenges in business, but when you have that target, the whole thing will just be interesting. Like there are moments whereby you'll work till you get tired. You just go home with smiling face, but there are some days that, trust me, you plant one head. Or even actually just you wash. That's how the whole thing will be. But when you have that target, it is just an interesting thing. Me, right now, I've known everything. whether business, whether it's not there. Then one thing that I should not forget is, out of what you have worked on, always put it in your brain. I have to save part of it such that when there's no business, when something comes in like emergency, you will stand, you will face it with confidence. You don't have to work and then you go and spend it all. The nice thing that you have seen, you will want to own it. This one is passing, you need it. That one, no, it's not like that. You just have to oversee other things. You focus, then business will just be an interesting part. Then you forget about that I have something, that I have a paper or a degree, I have a diploma. No, you just focus on, just like the way I'm focusing right now. Hustle be my target. Hey, I'm telling you people, hustle is my target right now. I just want to it's all about money. It's not that someone is sitting in an office whereby the person is just using a computer or a pen. No. Yes, I also have my own. If mine is not an office, how comes that one who is writing with the computer also leaves the office there and then it comes to me? You have to be proud of what you're having. You have to build yourself. Just like that, the whole thing will just be, you'll just love it.
There's only one quote I've really loved from her so much that so let's say that hustle will be her target, and that is it. Definitely you're chasing paper. She's chasing money. That is Nancy for you. I want to tell you that working with this girl, or maybe you're having one-on-one with her right upon her, it's very, very interesting. As there's a viewer right now, you're watching, you'll be like, oh, where is she? How can I locate her? Nancy, how do I get you? You're going to be getting her, and everyone in her salon is interesting. They're so welcoming, they're so amazing. Her sauce has got smiling face. That is the first thing you need to get from the customers, and they'll be like, hey, how do I access such a nice, lovely person? You know that things are working on well. And there's who wants to start up a business. There's who want to, such as maybe being a small scale business, being partners. But I think starting it in a partnership way is not really much advisable unless you are ready to face the consequences. Because, when it comes to partnership business, definitely you know that there's no day you take decisions alone. But being a self-employed, you realize that, hey, I want to do this, you do it. I want to do this, you do it. I want to make this place look unique, you will do it. I want to add this, it happens. That is it. So Nancy, what can you tell someone who is not realizing profits in his or in her business? There's your friend, he's doing business or she's doing business, but you are seeing, okay, this person is not realizing a profit. This business is not doing well, but 247, this person is struggling to do that business, yet nothing is coming from that business. What advice can you give to such a person as a self-employed person?
The first thing I will have to tell that person is, you go to your fellow who is doing the same thing that you're doing. What is it that the person is doing that you're lacking? That's how now you will start relating things. When you find out what the person is doing is much more organized or is much more better than yours, you come back in a business when that one of yours has gone down or you are not realizing. When now you analyze the whole thing, then you come back, rebuild yourself, put yourself together. Then from there, trust me, when you do the needful now, after comparing the whole thing together, when you do the needful, you start flying. You just start flying. You will know that. I wish. Then there's one thing that I am telling everyone in business: be friendly. Don't envy. Don't see people with bad eyes. The one who is having, let me say, like in hairdressing, in a salon, when you see someone has much customer, befriend that person. Know what that person is doing that you are not having. What is so special in that person? When you befriend someone in a good way, the person will give you that knowledge. You will also come back yours will also start giving you profit. Yours will also start yielding for you the very way that person his business is going. Yours will also come in. That is the other thing. When you have bad heart for others, when yours is not doing well, trust me, bad heart is not good in business. It will bring you downfall that you will not even believe. You will start saying, oh, people are they have bewitched my place, or bad people are doing this for me, and yet it is you. You are the problem yourself. Then you have to be the solution yourself. You found out. Stop envying people. Stop seeing other things in a body eyes. Start. Just focus on yourself. Focus on your business. Know what you want. As I said, my sisters and brothers, hustle should be your target. Now hustle should be your target. Now hustle be my target. As you see me, hustle is my target right now. Me, I don't want a wahala. Me, I no wahala at all. Now hustle be my target.
Nancy, you're very crazy. Very crazy client right here I have got for you on set today. Very, very crazy. Hi, Susan. I need to confess to that. Oh. Guys, hustle. Chase that money with all heart and chase it with focus. Just the way she is doing it, trust me, it has really given me more morale now to have a lot of time with her. If I was to have enough time through management, you could give me 2 solid hours with this lady. But anyways, that's not why we are here. Parimena Merezuru Malamaga Kilomini Karibura. And as I want you to tell me all that we have discussed, just what we have discussed right now, if I say it in our own language. I don't know which one is your local language, your mother tongue. Then you bring it for us and say Karibu.
Odfo modifi. My mizamba ukweri. Maru Nancy. Maru akwa. Mandrinife. Lugara ni omve ofitavuri adazu yo i. Na maru ngwa kweri. Bata. Baza nani mani yoku. Da wavuni yo angirisa nariku. Modifi ba mani to yo minirade. Biasare dozu. Irimio mini. Azini mungui. Eyo dramini lermalia. Iba mungu ni boko yariru. Afoko mivrima mungu ni. Ika mungu ba yo drama driveru. Eyo dra tuzisu mini ni. Eyo dra ningetamini wakoko. Ndani mini okuna zutualu. Mini okuna zutualu. Patuzumi padria kongolo misi. Dale. Eyo dra mini ngedori ni wakoko. Mi mane pi de andru piripi saluniare. Ala skulura. Aye kosira. Ani diba certificate ya kani diploma de kiomve tia kwa mafurusingoni ariku. De mani to yo minidi ma certificate ti in secretary ma aye diploma ra. Te mani azingare bazive. Badi ofeta da ifila kiyo. My God, yo madrudu alwakin badi. Ofeta disi, eudrisi delerisi, family ke expandera, aka kuisura, madinga yengoni sende diki were aru. So mengo udwerisi, udu alu dine. Akini, masi okuyo azi, tribita azuri masi okuyo dakiti. Denga pudi ande ni skulu dikiku mokute vini ma sende wore kisu kwe dribisira. Sada le dangani ban members kudiki te mabeleta woye mabele no kuta. So eyo dani ukuwa ditsirbe ayo ake mu aka muskulu malia ina mani meto yo aziyera meto ngapa tuma padera. So eyo da fedia mu amudribi oni bazifu saluni ofuni amuskulu ni malako ambazifu saluni amonimbana la malia memu arediva denga pudi amudala ku mani ma ofezuri desu atanda masende azike werera ayode ma to di saluni ni do mas kwadu se ma to ni do mas adule kwadu se awanga ziba zidubo sade ale ma to pa mas medo yo mani masi so azi saluni dazi ale ne ovuni afadriane ko ale ne aze komekira aze sinkira afabani mvehe didro ya ruriyo luka nandra alu handra yane medo dale akine zimani ngari erenga faziri kizini dale akariye dale manga patura andi sadreka yo azuba midre ale yedini ikeriba mie sidrese mia vadrese mie orindisi mia fara yera andi dalu mini target da kami vuti mia fara yera so yoda pini ama vuti rese mana fara ba madre rese masa steady o sasi atinidri onti seko abani mababako sasi atinidri ndro ko yar la nyanyako atupa mapasira askuni mana ndra ba madre mayedini akayedini rim gapa tuman muka irigirizirarse mabelen sasi de ovni sasi mana ndro ko yar la nyanyadru sizaruko erelu minimi bazutu alu da yo o komani to yo minerare ika mi batu alura and ika yo metora word metora odai word da dule ermini okpofe mi yodra to venerada da yo mani to nze mini inkazma sime ti maliari yo remetora anzi di mi ritoradi mi to tuate.
All right, thank you so very much, Nancy, for all that you have really, aired out. It's so interesting, it's amazing, and it's heart-winning. Those are heart-winning words as you share. It really makes someone to work extra harder, and it makes someone to say, hey, how did she do it? I think definitely I will do it. You get, that's why they always say, get it from someone else. Our dear viewers, thank you so much for still being with us. We are getting in for a short commercial break, and do not move away from your TV set. Still West Nile Television, Lady Beats together with Nancy for the program Business Bank.
West Nile TV, lighting up the region.
Star TV with StarTimes Inside Technology. New TV innovation with an inbuilt decoder that connects you to both StarTimes antenna and satellite signal. With StarTimes Inside Global Star TV, you can enjoy over 300 local and international channels, 1 month StarTimes highest bouquet for free, automatic system update, more benefits, more affordable. StarTimes Inside Global Star TV is available in all StarTimes branches and dealers countrywide. StarTimes Inside, entertainment inbuilt.
We are the passion you've been waiting for!
It's Yunus Junior Santamo!
It's our league, our football, our boys, our style. Star Times UPL new season starts 15th September. Go for it.
What a finish to Mr. Fukume!
The Ugandan flair, Brazilian samba, Portuguese magic, the night football craze. More TV games live on Senyuka Prime and Fufa TV only on Star Times.
The Star Times UPL. Our league, go for it.
West Nile TV, lighting up the region.
Must welcome back from that break, and I want to say you're still watching a West Nile television with the program The Business Bank, moving right on your set right here, and the hostess led bit together with my dear client or my guest for today, that is Nancy. I don't know how best I can describe her, but of course she's a very hard-working lady. Much as a bit of a stubbornness is instilled in her, but of course that is her nature of work. It needs you to be very strict, and sometimes you need to be jolly. It depends, everything comes in a way, the weather serves you. When the weather comes in a little bit cold, you need to freeze a little bit. When it's very hot, you know what best you can do. Nancy, most welcome back. Thank you. All right, back to business. We did leave on how best things are moving on in your salon, how you're managing with their customers and so forth. What plans do you have for your business in the next 3 coming years? Like, we're looking ahead. What plans do you have for your business? Maybe you can also tell us,
Yeah, I'll have to tell everyone, because when you have a target ahead of you, when you have a plan, when you share it with others will also get inspired by your words. But what you're telling others can also build some confidence in someone. Like right now, in 3 years to come, I have some students here that I'm training. Then I have some workers. In some 3 years to come, I have to get another salon whereby I'll only put it for students alone. Because like that, the whole thing will be easier. Like right now, if students are there when we are busy, they can be some congestion, which is not good. So, if all goes well, in 3 years to come, I'll open it. Yeah, that is what currently I'm focusing on. Then, I'll also bring in more other things. Like right now in the salon, I only have few things. There are others that I have to bring in. But for that to come, I first have to plan and set everything ready. Then I'll put in what I'm planning. When you want to do something, it's not that you wake up just you do it. No, you first plan it a year ahead of you. That's when now you come in and redo it. That's how it's supposed to do. Because if you say I want this, when the thing is not there, that's how other people will go in. Okay, when you have that, how do I say it? When you have it in your mind, I don't advise people for loan so much, but if you think you can, like for me, this business, I've run it for 8 good years, not once like that. No bank, I've never worked for any bank. Yes, I do other things, but it is a savings where, it is a group savings where I pick from. Then, I take back their money. But this issue of getting money from bank, if you think you're okay with it, well and good, you can go for it. But I'm not saying people should not go there. You first plan yourself, because if you don't plan for it, when you go there, you very well know that you're going for your downfall. Because when you don't plan it well, taking it back to the bank when it defeated you, this bank, you know that they will come and collect the little you have. You will remain with nothing. That is what I can tell people. First think, then you give yourself time, rethink. Not that you just think and you will do it that very moment. No. You first think, then you rethink. That is where the point comes. You rethink, then you do it. Don't just rush with things just like that and then it will bring your downfall. That is what I can tell them. Give yourself time. When you analyze what you want, how you want the whole thing to be, that's when now you take a step. But if you don't analyze how you want the whole thing to be, trust me, it will bring problem for you. And you will start regretting why when you're already in. So I don't advise people like that. That is what I can tell them. Yeah.
Thank you so much, Nancy. It's really so advisable to get advice from a fellow entrepreneur, and then you see how your things have been going on and what you need to do to really work so hard to change some of the things that you are managing at your business. Like she said, some of you are running your businesses with loan, but you're important to pay back and things are moving on smoothly. Some are doing it with their own capital and things are also moving on well. Think, then rethink. Take the step, the decision, you move on. That is the way to go. Thank you so much. Those are not my words. The words are from Nancy. And the inspiring words realize that, oops, someone is speaking and I think, I love this. I am going to be working upon that. You realize that you're moving on smoothly and nothing really defeats you in what you do. Still Business Bank, West Nile Television. Your host is a little bit together with my dear guest, that is Nancy. Yes, next question. This is the most difficult one. I guess when I ask, you're not going to cry, but you'll definitely answer it depending on the experience that you're facing in the business, or whatever challenges that you're facing in the business. Definitely, it is the challenges that you're facing. What could be the challenges that you're really facing in this business? For all these 8 years, what have been your challenges that you're getting the hectic, they're knocking you down, you feel like giving up, you will go back and sleep, you wake up like, Nancy, no, get prepared, go for work. Please, tell us the challenges.
Now, that one will come in like when you have much responsibility, when things are taking you here and there, when you are not targeted enough. Trust me, it will be hard for you. But when you say no, what come may, I'll stand. Just like the way I'm doing, you just love it and you will make it. So I have, at times, there are moments that, like for me, normally I like paying my rent 3 to 4 months. But when you pay 1 month, then again, that one elapses. Another one, no, I don't do it like that. Like when I have not hit the target that I want, that is my most challenge. That is where at times I get it hard. Times I feel like, no, Nancy, this is enough for you. This stress is too much. You leave it. Just go home. That is where mostly I feel like giving up. That is where mostly I get my challenge from. But since I have that target in my heart, hustle. As I said before, hustle be your target. I'll say, no, don't give up. Then you think, about change the way you were doing your work to bring more customers for you to reach where you want to be. Think twice, then you will make it. But always, that's how I fight my ups and downs. Like that. When you also do like me, I know there are other people who are also struggling, but we should not give up. If the money that is coming is little, change some styles. When you change, and let the change be the better one. From where you are to a better one. It will bring in, you will overcome it. It will also be easier for you, like the way I'm managing all these 9 years in business. That's how I've been doing it, by the way. That's how the whole thing is interesting to me. Right now, I love my business. I love what I'm doing. Everything is okay with me right now. I don't regret anything. Because I have that one in my mind. I'll not let this business go. I'll fight till even if I'm crawling, I'll make sure that this business stands. There are other people that you'll have to inspire, people with whom you're working. You also, there's this one whereby you get 102. You train them how you want the whole thing to be. In case you're not there, like for me, I have also, when I'm not there, I have someone I can depend on who can do it the way I want. I have that person. So when you have such a person, that challenges also will not be there, because there's this one whereby if you don't have someone where you've trained or where you've let the person know what you want, everything that you want, when you're not there, you know definitely your business will collapse, or the whole thing will not be the way you want. So that is one thing I can also tell them. You also make someone to stand in your shoes. That person also will get that experience from you. Will also one time and go somewhere and start her own, whereby she will stand on her feet also. Will say, oh, it was so and so who inspired me. I got it from her. If not for her, at least you also fight for such things. If not for her, when someone says like that, it means a lot. Like that lady of mine who was my pioneer customer, the first one. Oh God, I don't forget about you. I love you so much where you are, because you put a lot in me. So I'm also fighting that one. I have others also with whom I worked. They have also started their own. They have stand on their own feet. I have others that have trained. They are also working. They have their own. As I said, I'm just okay the way I am. I want to hustle more and more. I want to focus. Future. Are they there for you? Now hustle. Hey. Now hustle be my target. And they fight you well.
Are you fighting? Are you fighting the future?
I'm fighting future. They fight future well.
And you're ready for it?
I'm ready for it. As I did now, I'm ready for future. Future will not move me. Yeah.
You're not scared?
I'm not scared, oh, my sister. I'm not scared. Yeah.
I just came to realize that Nancy doesn't have a lot of challenges that she's facing in this business. Everything seems really, she's focused. And she's looking at the future, be like, okay, she's not even scared. I have a feeling if future was to be like a human being, and future, trust me, you run away from this girl. But anyways, Nancy, and you're facing challenges like power issues, challenges like competition. I really appreciate when it comes to competition. As you say, competition comes in both ways. There's the positive one and there's the negative one. But most business, maybe most entrepreneurs look at challenges, or maybe I should say competition, as a positive. How do you consider it?
Now that one, the first, that one of power. Oh God, at times you feel like crying. You have 2 to 3 customers waiting for you, that they want to wash, this one they want to dry their hair, there you have set hair that you want to put in. This one, power comes on and goes off. At times the whole day you spend without what? Power. And this our saloon business is funny. At times you find you only do what? You only that term, blow dry your hair. That's how you make money. At times you get 5 to 7 heads for hot comping. Now when power is not there, no planting. When power is not there, my sister, you go home with empty hand. That is the biggest challenge I've ever faced in my life in this business. Power. But Of late, it's not all that much, but still is there. There are moments that your line will not be there. You will have to go with your customer to someone's salon where you go, they charge you, and yet you have done everything in your salon yourself. You go there, they charge you, part of your money you give out. That one also affects a lot. Then when it comes to competition, always is there. It is there whether you like it or not. In every business, like when, how do I say the whole thing? When your business is doing, or when yours is not doing more better than, obvious, it comes in. You will be the only person who is happy for yourself with people around you. See this one, they will start. We women were funny, very, very funny. When someone is doing well for you, that is bad for you. Now you start seeing this person with, now you start saying these silly words for this person. Why? Why must you say that to someone? Why can't you also, instead of you doing that? But there are moments that I feel like crying. My sister, when we were almost shifting here, what I went through, I don't want actual people to know, but I have to say it. What I went through, you're just bypassing your way. You hear this one uttering a word for you, but at times I don't. Like there's this saying, when someone throws you with a stone, if you have a cake in your hand, you pick it, throw that person with it. The person, no, you give her milk, she will take it, she will realize that, oh, I made a mistake. That is what I'm doing right now. Because what I'm going through is just a lot, but I don't mind. It is God who created everyone. It is God who gave me the strength and the talent. So that one there, I don't see it much more difficult. That one I have easier way of handling them. They will not do anything to me. You're ready? Yeah, I'm just ready. As I said, I'm ready for anything that comes my way. That wants to stop me from fighting my future. I'm ready for that one. I'll fight for them too. I'll fight till I'll win the battle.
I know every hustler is a winner. As long as you're really doing it with one heart, you are definitely a winner. Let's get the last challenge. I still want to mention you this about security. Then we go to the benefits. How have you seen the security of your place? Is it not challenging to you?
The security is so challenging. We don't have a potential security guard here who can guard for us this place. Actually, if all the business partners here could be watching this TV, you people, let's come together and we employ someone whereby the person will take care of our things. Because here this street is funny. Anytime you come, when your door is open, everything is swept just like that. It is good if we can come together and we put someone who will take care of our business. Like that, it will be okay for us. The whole thing will be just easier for us. You know, once you have lost something, for you to get it back, it is very, very hard. At times, even the quality that you had before that the thief has taken, you might not get it back. That is my biggest challenge, because this street, even from up to down, there's no security guard here. There are others who have sacrificed, but for few doors, others are still open. There, like here, we at times get to up there. You give that one who is up there, at least you peep there at my door, you give that person 5,000. That's how the thing is going. But this issue of challenge, this challenge of security is just a big thing in this street. We don't have a potential guard here for us. People will have to come together, and at least the whole street should have at least 2 or 3 that everyone knows the street is having. Yeah.
I guess all the business patrons around this area has taken that into consideration. You really need to work upon that and you see how best you can harmonize the issue of insecurity that is happening right within Onjivo Street. To make sure that your properties are safe, and really guard it, so that the next day you come for work, you not be surprised. It's like you're waking up from a dream that, oh, what happened? Yesterday I looked and things are ABC, you know, those things do happen. But nevertheless, that always happen in business, and you see how best you can also harmonize that to make sure that all your things are safe and everything moves on well. Yes, Nancy, we all know that challenges moves with benefits. There's no business that you do you don't benefit in and you continue doing it. You get it? So there are quite a number of benefits that you should be having or experiencing in your business. It's also good hope if you let us know the benefits that you're getting from your business since you started it all these good 8 years. I guess something is interesting from your side as you're ready to fight the future.
Yeah, I've got a lot of benefits, much as there are challenges. First thing first, I'm married, but out of this business, I help my family. Let me say, when it comes to sickness, I treat my kids. I don't frustrate my husband too much. Like this thing of where when a kid is sick, you tell your husband you don't have any coin to contribute in. And then when let me say, when your husband is the only one feeding the family day in and day out, they can easily get tired. So for me, this business has helped me a lot. I don't ask him for, let me say, for maintaining myself. No, I don't bother him for that.
I think definitely your husband doesn't get stressed.
No, he doesn't have that one, because I'm a hardworking woman. Why should I ever ask things from him? No, he has other things, big things to focus. Let him focus on those ones. As these petty ones, I do them myself. I dress my kids. Once in a while, he will intervene, but not all the time. I do my things out of this business. I help my mother, who single-handedly raised me up. This business has managed to help me. I've built my mother a house which is 4-roomed out of it. I don't regret at all.
Congratulations.
Thank you. This business, I just can't mention. When it is not there with him, when he's doing something big that needs the two of us to contribute, I also come in. I give him. That is how I'm supporting him with my work. So I don't regret those other things.
Oh, okay. Apart from salon business that you're handling, right? What other services do you offer to your customers?
I have a makeup artist here in the salon. You come here and she designs you. You go out with a smiling face. Then apart from that, I have a pedicure. Then apart from that, I have bags. I have, with time, I think actually in 2 to 3 days, I'll also have cold drinks. I'll have a lot here. Guys, you'll have to come and see it for yourself. Yeah.
Thank you so much. You know, being a focused woman needs a hardworking bit of it in you. If you're not a hardworking person, it will be very hard for you to be very focused. But I trust all women. I really love so much when it comes to women. And it is few days to come that we're celebrating Women's Day. That is, of course, 8th March on Friday. I'm going to be wishing Happy Women's Day to all the women, inclusive of you. As you see, you should be the first person, even before now my mom comes in, because I've inspired really so many women out there in advance. Okay, we all know that the real one is coming on. Your last word to the customers, and we call it a day.
Okay, guys, I don't have much to say. Come here and see it for yourself. And guys, you have to be watching West Nile TV. This is the only TV we have here in West Nile, the only one we have here. So we have to be proud of what we're having, where we are. You can't go and develop someone else's place. West Nile TV is our TV. We have to tune on and watch it. That is what I can tell you people. For the case of my business, you come and get it here. That's when you know what it is, what they were telling you. That's what I can tell you guys. Love you.
Thank you so much. As she has said it all, I'm not going to say it again. And I want to wish all the women happy Women's Day in advance, because I know meeting with you will be till next week. I remain Lady Bits. Good morning.